Welcome to Tetris, but the pieces are plots of land. This 2x2 chunk has forest. And the idea is, as you create lines of Tetris, you'll collect resources and use that to upgrade your build. Now, I'm gonna try to go for a Mega Tetris. Little bam, little bam. There's also special tiles. It says turn each plane in range into a field. And a field is a more bountiful plane. It'll harvest me more crops. Now, I'm just gonna plop this here to show if I put in this other field, pieces afterwards still get that farm bonus. And this is nice because now we got the L piece, the classic Tetris piece. Slide this down, and now I collect my resources when completing a row. Because I got 4 rows at once, I got a huge bonus. And if you like what you see, go get Drop Duchy on Steam. Link is available in the description. Thank you to devs for sponsoring. So definitely get those bonuses going when you can. I'm gonna try to save this long piece for later. And plop this down. L piece, S piece. Watchtower recruits men to my army for each plane and field and range. Now, I don't need an army right now because I'm just gathering resources, but I will need an army in the future. So now I've carefully set up my another long Tetris, so I'll collect all these resources. They'll come in handy very soon. And with the last piece down, I get 1 piece in reserve, which keep that in mind for later, because that will matter when we're at war. Now I'm going to add a little military card to my deck, and we progress to the guild. I can add another card to my deck. I'll try production card. Let's go wood clearer. I think I want to be able to take my 2 resources and combine them into 1, at least for military battles. Now we got to prepare for battle, and these resources I harvest can actually upgrade some cards. So this farm can gain a larger range, affecting more tiles, turning more of them into fields. And my wood clearer can also upgrade. I get more wood from this. I think I'll do that. So then, because I've upgraded a wood clearer, I'll add it to this. I don't have much wood, but all of it's hopefully getting turned into plains. Now we got an actual battle tile. So these red things that drop down, they're the enemy. I don't want red military around, so I'm gonna store that for later. It also may just never show up. And what I'm gonna start doing is setting up a big old watchtower synergy right here. Plop this guy right here. And he's gonna gain 5 archers just because of all the fields nearby. Now, I keep adding planes, and they'll keep adding archers for me. Now, ideally, I want these to become fields for even more power. Now, I should start to be a little careful here. Now begins the point where I gotta start planning a lot. Because I'm only gonna have so many archers. I also have to make sure I can actually get a ton of fields without buffing my enemies. And I have my own wood clearer. I don't know if I want to turn forests into plains. I think I need to stuff the enemies in the forest and keep myself in the plains. Does that mean just put it up here willy-nilly? I think yes. It's not ideal, but it needs to be done. Alright, so now, yeah, I have 2 enemy units to choose between. I'll put this just off in the corner because it only requires plain and field adjacencies. And then Rally Point could come and join it eventually. And actually, I've got some decent plays. The enemy, I believe, has 3 units, so I'm actually okay with plopping this Rally Point in here. And I think I'm actually going to be a little greedy here. This looks absolutely silly, but this makes sure that these guys are not ever going to be adjacent to plains. And this way, I can get my own big old Tetris down here. Get some extra resources, because that'll help me in the future. And I'm just going to plug this hole. I think I need this gap to be filled with a farm. So I'm just going to get these pieces out of the way just so we can get the farm down here. And now, let's upgrade these to plains. I get more resources and, of course, more archers. Very helpful for battle. Now I can start filling some Tetris lines. And the farm's still gonna be helpful. Ooh, I even got a little quest for that. The extra resources are nice. Let's see what I can do here. Another row complete. And this last enemy, they're gonna just stay in reserves for the entire rest of the run. I can't stand them. I don't wanna see them. And this is the best I can do with resources. So now we get to combat. The way combat works is you dictate 1 battle at a time. My 19 guys will first take on their 8 axemen and then their 9 archers. And archers are favored against axemen, so I'll come out of that battle favorably and then just win a fight of numbers here. With 4 archers left over, I gain 4 more gold. If they had dudes left over, then I'd lose HP in the corner. You run out of HP, you lose, so gotta balance resource gain and army building. Okay, how about some coin farming? Collect 5 coins for each terrain square in its row. Coins can be used for stuff like rerolls and other benefits, so it seems quite nice. Do I want food or wood? Is my cards upgrading? It looks like I probably need wood, so give me the wood. I could sacrifice 15 HP for 400 wood. That sounds nice. I'll do that. We got a trading fair. Trade resources. Or I could trade a card for a card. Or I could do 200 wood for 500 wheat. Yeah, this is just a net gain of resources. Gaining coins of 400 coins is a lot. To be honest, I don't even know what I'll do with that. I think I'd rather just have 500. You know what? I'll go to the gold stuff since I just gained a bunch. 150 gold or 300 gold. You know what? No pain, no gain. Into combat we go. Now, I definitely wanted wheat because that's how I upgrade more special cards. And a lot of my cards also upgrade with wheat. Tier 3 gets more range. Actually, let me look at the enemy cards. Okay, they don't synergize with wheat or forest. Oh, I have 2 wood clearers. That seems excessive. What if I take my low one and sell it? You get 50 gold? Sure, that sounds nice. Now, with the battle getting more difficult, I think upgrading my watchtower seems like a good use of my resources. I get a ton more archers. Now, I can't afford tier 3, but I could afford tier 3 of wood clearer. Get higher range. And tier 3 is max tier. I can also afford roadhouse, give me 10 more coins. And so what's nice about this is that I can also spend 100 food to unlock the last slot, so I could just bring every single one of my buildings with me. Let's fight. Now, I think I'm actually going to reserve the long piece and just keep the mercenary camp for now. I think I'm going to put one of their other pieces in reserve at the end of it all. So I see no need for haste here. Yeah, it's probably going to be like the siege camp that goes in or something. Although I kind of want to farm roadhouse as well. Well, if I put like this and then drop the forest down here, there's an okay roadhouse spot. And I could start having the forest be on the right side. Yeah, but then the long piece also should go somewhere. There's a couple of school of thoughts. Either just plug this hole, have it look satisfying, or just put it to the side and set up better plans for later. I think I'm in the better plans for later camp. I'll fill up these rows eventually, and they will get me 10 gold over time. But now's the time. Siege camp, I think I'm just gonna stuff that in there and never see it again. This is a fine hole to plug. And of course, roadhouse continues to feed. Wood clearer, this is pretty much always just gonna go in the bottom region. Kathunk. Watchtower, my beloved. I'll just put you central and then plan to build planes around you. I think this is fine. Now, once again, I do need to save a good spot for a farm. So maybe down that hole, down this gap could make sense. If the farm comes in time. Oh, there's the farm. Good, good, good. All right, so now the farm can just thunk down here. Oh, beauty. Okay, eliminate 2 shields from each enemy group in range. Well, as long as I don't have my tower in range, I should be fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Now, unfortunately, I don't love the order the pieces are falling in, but if I was to kind of plan ahead, I would have to just kind of build around the wooden fortress here, and then we're gonna have a little bit of an empty gap, but that's still okay. I still get a 3-row exploration, and I'll get 1 more row of exploration on top. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but I've got a huge army. So now I have multiple allies of different types. Combat gets a bit more interesting. Swords are favored against arrows, so I'll have those take the fight, even though I have smaller numbers. Then you're supposed to merge the victors with my other stuff, and you'll see what happens when I do this. So the swords defeat the archers, my leftover swordsman merges with the archers, become an archer, and then the archers are favored against the axemen. And 23 units left over gets me 23 gold. Now, well, I have quite a bit of watchtower synergy already. Why don't I nab another watchtower? Double down on this. Now I have a choice between a peaceful fight and a hostile fight. If I take the peaceful, the boss gets stronger, but the hostile has barely any wheat and a lot of wood. So I'm gonna have to convert a lot of wood into wheat. I mean, tier 3 wood clear is nice. Maybe farm upgrade? Especially since I have 2 watchtowers. Let's see. Okay, do I upgrade my farm? Or do I spend 200 wheat to add another watchtower to the fight? I vote another watchtower. Even if I'm disadvantaged, just having more numbers will be helpful. Especially since I have pretty good archer synergy. I don't feel great about this start, just because I have a bit of a checkerboard going on. But I think I should be able to convert most of these woods into fields. And now I'm caring a bit less about the multi-rows just because of all the other stuff that has to be weighed. Yeah, there's legitimately a lot to think about here. Oh, and their rangers get better if there's connected forests, so I almost gotta set up like a plains only kind of spot for them. Still gotta put the long piece where the long pieces go. Out of curiosity, could I just do this and not actually have any connected forests? Yeah, I have a gap, but I think a gap would work in my favor here, because at least it doesn't connect the forest to them. Unless if I actually want to explore this row, then the wooden fortress could just go up here. Since this has no adjacent forests, that's fine too. You do that. Pop another watchtower down. Okay, watchtower, I want to have it be outside the range of the other watchtower so they can share some fields, but not take up each other's space. And that farm could come down like right in between them. Wooden fortress, I kind of want to set up future forest connections that can also buff the watchtower. So I'm going to actually lay this down here and get the mercenary camp just kind of next to the other wooden fortress, just so it's not a forest adjacency. But now this is part of the plan. Here, I can buff up the wooden fortress and buff up the archers at the same time. Now we can cook a little, and I think a farm just in the middle of these seems the most beneficial. Plop that down. Ton of field synergy. Oh, and I could set up a wood clearer really soon. So actually, if I place wood here and then drop the wood clearer in the middle, I'm about to get so much synergy. Watch this. All the fields, and then the plains, and then the bonuses. We got a big army brewing. Now, unfortunately, I just have like T pieces and S pieces. Want the L piece to come in here. And unfortunately, I actually don't have many good plays left. Like, we're just gonna have a lot of gaps, and I think that's that. All part of the plan. The plan for this. Nice benefit. Now, I just don't want anything touching the wooden fortress. I guess I can actually afford it. I have a huge army, so I don't mind if I buff them up a little bit. I actually might prefer to get the wood in this situation. Screw it, give me the wood. I just think the exploration benefit's worth it here, because we're ready for battle. So I vastly outnumber them, but I still want to use advantage to preserve more of my units. So what I can do is actually march my swordsmen up to their archers. Because I have more swordsmen than archers, the archers will become swordsmen. I will then have 36, which is also more than 35 archers. So I could march up here, and these archers will become swordsmen as well. Then my massive army can just steamroll them one at a time, destroy them in battle, building up a huge army, netting me a lot of gold, and gold I should probably start using soon. I actually might go for a second farm, try to get even more fields, and then I can start mixing up a little. But I can do some trades. 625 wheat or wood? Probably wheat, since I'm way shorter on it. There we go. Wish I could do both. You can also spend gold to get my HP back up. I'm not quite sure if I healed a full after the boss, so I'm just gonna heal partially. I should be resourceful with my wood. Get myself a tier 3 farm, since that's pretty cheap. And honestly, maybe another tier 3 farm. Yeah, it's really cheap for wood. Now, the nice thing is that I can just unlock more slots with wheat. Get that farm in there. And I'm gonna risk it against the wall. First little boss. I have to be careful. Don't lock any piece in the red zone. I gotta play compactly. I think I'm gonna have the right side be for woods and enemy units. I can plop that down safely. Now, this is awkward. I'm getting a watchtower early, which is actually not a good thing. Also, I'm doing something very sacrilegious. I'm playing the long piece sideways. Just the thing is, I was thinking about whether I play the watchtower or wait on the watchtower. And I think I'm actually going to hold on to the watchtower at least for a little bit. Because what I can do right now is at least box in their rally points enemy, so I don't have to think about it. At this point, I think I just need to get the watchtower out. But the wall's backed up. The enemy has 4 buildings, so I got to place some of them down. I could probably start on this then. And what I'm going to do is actually put the weaker watchtower just in a worse spot, because I'm not drawing any plains. I did get a wood clearer, so at least I could benefit from that. Let me just make sure I'm not accidentally clearing any wood adjacent to their rally points. No, we are good. What if I do it here? Then that's still fine. Nice little achievement. I don't think I have much of a choice here. I think I need to fill out the row, back up the wall, just to give myself more space to do things. Wooden fortress, I don't love. Maybe I'll put that one permanently in reserves. This watchtower will have to be better. I can actually plop it down here relatively safely. I do miss out on 1 pip at the edge of the map, but only 1 pip is okay. I also miss out on 1 pip here and then 1 pip here. But I think all things considered, that's all right. I just need to get a farm in there. Oh, I don't know. I have 2 farms, especially since they can split up. I think I'd rather have the watchtower here, just not adjacent to their strategic pavilion, because adjacent military buildings includes my own. Yeah, maximize the farm potential. Now, thankfully, I have a few decent plays. Can back off their wall, and every time it backs off, it decreases in power. Setting up a little farm cove right in there. Now, forest can turn into plains. The Warden Fortress, I could do this and start harvesting wood over here. And diagonal does not count as adjacent. Am I really gonna block the farm spot? I might have to. I don't have another good spot for this. So unfortunately, I think I'll just block the good farm spot. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Here, I can get a lot of wood turned into fields at least. In fact, they all turn into fields. Not bad. Damn, why are my farms at the bottom? This is awful. Okay, I'll have to put this here, and then I have, well, yeah, pretty sure just have to put this here. My farms are actually at the bottom. This is messed up. Guess I'm getting a lot more swordsmen. I, straight up, can't play this long piece unless I want to play it sideways. Well, I guess I could play a wooden fortress instead, and then save strategic pavilion for later. I could just jam it here. So, like, yeah, this is kind of crap, but it is what it is. Yeah. I can back off the wall a little too. And then do I want 11 archers or 11 swordsmen? I'll take the enemy archers. Roadhouse has to come down. I'll just slap it in the corner, I suppose. In fact, I would go as far as to say as it's kind of bad, but I mean, we're building up a hell of an army here. Oh, I hate that this forest comes first. Okay, I need to get the other farm down into here. So this is the only way to let me do so. This way, at least I can get a couple more stuff for the archers. It's not amazing, but it'll do. And now we activate the wall. There she goes. The combat begins now. Bam. Let's fight. Okay, so thankfully I do have a pretty big army. My swordsmen are advantaged against their archers, so I'll have those taken on. Then I'll have a few swordsmen remaining, so that could just merge with the other archers, which are advantage against the axemen. And hopefully I'll have enough troops to defeat the wall. Let's see. All right, numbers are my favorite so far. Oh, I got so many archers, right? That's got to be good. That's got to be good. The wall has been defeated. Oh, now we have mountain tiles, huh? I think I'm going to stick with plain and field synergy. I think a rally point sounds nice. And the first boss is defeated. Now we got Act 2, complete with its own boss battle. Oh, and a new type of card I can draw. So that'd be the mountain card. I actually don't have any synergy with those. Check out production here. Well, these just synergize with forest pieces. I think I'll pass. But how's that going to affect me with battle? Okay, well, first off, I don't think I want the roadhouse anymore. I'll do a rally point instead. Recruit some more units. I don't need more coins, I think. If I want, I could sell this off, too. Yeah, I think I will, actually. Get my wheat back. Sounds nice. I could also upgrade this new rally point. Yeah, get more axemen. Sounds great. I also did not heal, so I'm going to just manually heal, just to be sure. So I feel like barren lands just got to be kept in reserve then. So I actually don't think I'm going to care too much about Tetris anymore, but I will care about making some fields. Although maybe I'll put the mountains with the forests. Now, the wooden fortresses, it's a shame to have that, but I guess I could have it be next to the mountains and that actually wouldn't be that big a deal. I could also send the wood clearer way down right in here. And then slide some wood in there. Now, maybe I'll leave that wooden fortress to the side and just box in their wooden fortress. Although, this is kind of awkward. I'm going to just keep shoving the fortresses in here and hope I can deal with them later. I have my own wooden fortress. Okay, that being said, I do have a plan. If I send it straight down here, I could put a forest above it. No, I don't want forest in farmland. Okay. This is actually going to be kind of wild, but I got a crazy idea. Wooden fortress here, all right? Seems crazy. Trees here. They become plains, and then fields. And then watch where this watchtower could go. Slot that right in there. A nice central spot. Get a lot of archers. Sounds pretty good. I don't want them to have a watchtower, though. That sounds pretty ugly. Now, I think realistically, I'm probably just going to have a T-piece like up here. And thankfully, I have not a bad forest spot. Most of these would become fields. Now, I wonder if I can somehow spin in the L piece to go down below, or if that's just going to have to be a long piece. Nope, can't do it. That's fine. Hopefully, I can get another farm and stuff to, you know, single tile stuff to just slot in there. Yeah, another watchtower would be excellent. Oh, and another farm. It'll be beautiful. This mountain, though, I think I'll just drop it up here. That's okay, I think. And now it becomes pretty beautiful. Watchtower. gorgeous farm. Now, the enemy's got a watchtower. That's a bit of a shame. I could just slap that up in the corner, though. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Too bad this isn't a field. That would be nice. I think I just got to put it in here. I know a field would be nice, but I don't trust that I'm going to get a field long piece. I don't trust it. I might, and even still then, it would still go decently above, but I just got to put this here right now. I get so many resources, huge exploration. Now, the rally point, I do want to send in here. Maybe I can find a clever spot for it. Like, this could be good, actually. And yeah, I did not get the long piece. That's a shame. Anyway, rally's nice in here. I get a bunch of axemen, but unfortunately, I don't get the bonus because I don't have enough fields. It's all forests and crap. Okay, the only way I'm going to be able to explore anything would involve a move like this for a line, and then this for another line. Okay, I am getting some rock resources, some stone. I think I feel pretty competent in combat. So what I could do is start with my swordsmen and specialize against their archers. And then I could take the rest and merge with the axemen. And I'll have so many axemen that I can merge with all these to have them become a ton of axemen and then crush their swordsmen in combat. Actually works pretty nicely in my favor. Get him. Oh, it's beautiful. 48 axemen. Battle won. Funny how the archers just become axemen. One of this faction's starting cards will start every future run already upgraded. Oh, cool. And higher defense for this run and all future runs. Oh, cool. All right, so these quests are giving me some nice stuff. Oh, hidden cave. Mountain cave rock synergy. Get a bunch of swordsmen for connected mountain pieces. That sounds pretty cool. And do I want another new building card? Let's go military. And aligned means in the same roller column, I believe. So I could get a lot of mountains. And you know what? Sure, I'll get some additional stones. Even make a trade. And, okay, another building card, huh? See production? Harvest 4 stone for each forest and plain in range. Whoa. That's a lot of stone. I'll try that. We'll try another fight. Again, makes the boss easier. What do I do with this? Well, this upgrades with just coins. So, I guess I could harvest more stones. Oh, look at that. I have enough coins for tier 3. Maybe I'll bring it with me. Wooden Fortress seems like kind of a weak link for me. I actually might get rid of it entirely. Well, but I only get 50 gold. I don't need to sell it. Maybe I'll just deactivate it for now. Also going to try a stone fortress since I can upgrade that. Bring that along with me. I do have enough wheat to get 2 more slots, so go stone fortress and stone mine. Now, I guess I do need more wood resources, but that'll happen when it happens. Let's go. I think I'll store that rally point just so I could maybe set it on top of this field. They got tier 3 watchtowers. That's messed up. Yeah, it scares me. That being said, I still don't have a good rally point spot, so I think I just need to take their watchtowers and just shove them into the corner. Oh, God. Old tower. That seems like definitely something I want to get rid of. I have a watchtower, too. Damn. I'm just not drafting my fields soon enough. All right, you know what? Let's actually try the rally point. I just need this to be adjacent to 5 fields, which is still possible, and I'll just make it happen. Plop it down here, and then I guess I need to start slamming the woods over here a little bit. Yeah, and then store this old tower, I guess. It's not perfect, but it'll set up decently here. Where am I gonna put the S piece though? Because I can't just buff these watchtowers. All right, this makes me a little uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. I'm not being gifted good options. Like, I might just need to slam this down as a temporary solution. It's gross, but I need my planes, damn it. All right, the stone fortress should do something good for me. Now, it's annoying. I'm drawing all my woods. They're all too soon. I'm just trying to get this stuff out of the way right now, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, and I'm wishing, like, most of this was just drawn in the opposite order. At least here I can finally rotate this in and complete my axeman. That's wonderful. But now, like, I want to put this here, but I want to put the stone mine directly below it. Do I ever put in an old tower or something? Yeah, like, save this for later. Because there's going to be 4 enemy pieces. I guess I could slot this in. Yeah, it won't be near any mountain pieces. I could fit in a lot of farms and other stuff in there. I guess that's actually not too bad. Yeah, give me the harvest. Now I can just put this big old rock down. Unless I want to do a wood clear. I'd rather not, just because of these watchtowers. I mean, I do have a spot for a wood clear, but that could wait, I think. All right, now I got a good spot for a farm, thankfully. And a solid spot for a watchtower. And now we can start swimming in it. Now we can really start swimming in it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. More fields. It's 45. Another achievement. Kind of want to go wood clearer now. Actually, I could slot in a pretty decent spot if I do something like this here. And then go wood clear. So let's just do that before I forget. Gets me a lot of wood, gets them a whole lot of nothing. But their old tower's gonna have to stay in there permanently. Now, stone fortress. That's gonna have to be buffed by stone. This is the best I can do, which thankfully is not that bad. Where else can I farm? Up here? Yeah, I'll have some solid spots if I go here. This stone will be a little obnoxious, but actually not too bad. This does look awkward, but none of the other planes can actually go very far down there, so I'll do this and then this, so at least I get all my planes here. I think the only way to actually get anything here is hopefully closing off this row. I don't know if it'll let me, though. Yeah, I don't know if it'll let me, so I'll just hope for the best. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Slot that in. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Got another line. Perfect. In battle, I have only one advantage, and it's axemen against their swordsmen. And then the rest can just become archers, and frankly, I just win by numbers. So, happy to build up a huge army. 133! I didn't even know what hit them. Yeah, I don't need to harvest gold anymore, because this is my gold harvest. Hell yeah. And these cards, I actually might... I think I'm better off, like, getting wood and food. Production cards are good, but I think I actually just want to upgrade the cards I have. Also, by completing quests, I get crowns, which lets me unlock new stuff, like river. There's a whole river mechanic. Complete with a bridge. Like, there's a lot of different stuff. You can get a river castle. What can I unlock? Technology cards? Look at this big ol' unlock tree. There's actually so much different types of mechanics in this game. And I guess I'll just buy fishing just in case I want to go river strats. All right, give me another fight. Ooh, I have a lot of forests. That's a shame. Good thing I have a wood clearer at least. I wonder if I ever want to go wooden fortress here, because my opponent has a lot of archers. Swordsmen are good against archers. I mean, honestly, the low tier watchtower does seem a little weak. So I'll pivot it up, see what I get. Let's try it. I actually haven't really devised the best, like, partitioning of different resources. Like, right now, it still feels a little sketchy. I want to see if it's possible for me to do, like, an S spin. Yes, okay, that's what I was hoping for. I guess it does leave an empty spot there, but I think I've pretty much decided that it's not the biggest deal for me anymore. Wooden fortress is probably going off to the side. Mountains, I guess, going in here, I suppose. So it's not best to have it be against the edge, because then I miss out on two adjacencies. So I guess I put it here, and I do have a vertical forest that can put right behind it. Yeah, that's actually fine. Stone mine, I guess here's okay. Fairly central. I could put it above, actually. Maybe I could pass up on one adjacency here. But then I get a lot of the edge of the map. This is tough. I think all my stone stuff is going to go to the right side, though, so having stone mine be a bit left is fine, because it doesn't actually benefit from the rocks themselves. Now, this vantage point does synergize with mountain pieces, so I need that to never touch any mountains ever. So I guess here's the spot. Oh, I wish this bent the other way. All right, we're gonna do a fugly spot. Put it in right here. And then I guess this piece can start slotting in. Actually, because I have Stone Fortress on the horizon, I can see this working out. All right, so watch this. Slide this in right here. Get an exploration. Vantage point, I guess just plop it in this corner. Say whatever. Got a decent spot for this T-piece. Yeah, get some more swordsmen as well. And then I got a pretty solid Stone Fortress spot right here. Unless I'd rather have it here. That actually, because I've already started here, this is better. But I could definitely put more stone stuff over there. I guess I do have a pretty glorious spot here. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get stone directly down here. I could just build it above instead. So I've got a little combo strat here. Start with this, and then I can plop a farm a little bit more centrally. And then what's nice about this, in addition to the insane number of archers, is I've got a pretty decent rally point set up, as long as I get 3 more planes. But I guess with a combination of forest and wood clear, that should be possible. Oh yeah, definitely. Their mercenary camp? Okay, whatever. Slap that over to the side, see if I care. Now I gotta start being a little crafty. Okay, I see a play for the next couple spots, and that's a forest here followed by a wood clearer here. It doesn't get this one forest piece, but I'll live. At least this way I can just slot in a nice little plains right here. I'd be very happy about that. I've got so many units. Speaking of, let's get a few more. Put that there. Fantastic. And more stone. I think the farm's got to just go about here. Yeah, this is a banger stone spot. Not the greatest wood spot, unfortunately. I actually don't love the setups here. I think I actually will take a couple more fields. I could do this and then slide this in right there. Hold on. Nah, it doesn't matter. I forgot that fields actually don't get anything by themselves. Only a slight misplay. Because I can still complete this row. It's whatever. We got a big army. So my swordsmen are the smallest of the bunch. I'm hoping that archers taking on their axemen leaves on less archers than 25. So they can become swordsmen and then become even more swordsmen. But there is a world in which this gets screwed up. Okay, what's the actual number here? 40 fights 22. I would normally lose 18, but I think I'm actually going to lose 12, knocking us down to 28, which means we're going to have all these become archers instead. But I guess everything will just be an archer in the end, and that's fine. Actually, am I allowed to do this? Am I just allowed to kamikaze into their archers and then send them into mine? Like, what if they have leftovers? Yeah, because even though I won't have extra swordsmen, at least I can still get an advantage here. Let's see. Yeah, so there's more of them than us, but look at this. All of a sudden, there's more of us than them. Crazy how that happens. What do I get? Ooh, another mountain synergy for swords. That actually seems really solid. I'll take it. Let's see what I can do here. I do want resources. Oh, there's nothing to get rid of gold. I do need more lumber, though. So trading the rock here is fine. It's actually a really good ratio. So I'll take that. And I can upgrade 7 guards. Let's see what I can upgrade. No enemies this round? The hell? But they have a garrison of 120, so I just need big numbers. Well, I get some big numbers. Stone Fortress is pretty solid. Definitely want that at tier 3. Or another watchtower gets, oh, range 3. So I'll take the range upgrade then. Yeah, watchtower is probably one of my best units. I'm gonna try an old tower instead of a wooden fortress. Those can be my swords, guys. Yeah, that'll be bigger numbers. Let's do this shit. What the hell is this? All the buildings are already there. Beware of its towers. They'll call reinforcements every time you align a building with them. Oh, no. Oh, this is messed up. Oh, no. Wait, and they get an additional 20 units for everything I have in the column or diagonal? Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, no. Wait, no, it's just building. No, I can have terrain in the column and diagonals, just not buildings. Okay, it's still tough. Well, so realistically, I should just like plug this with trees. Can't see my buildings through the trees, bitch. But I still gotta be smart here. Like, I think I still need a good farm. Yeah, that'll be outside the eyeballs. I like that. Could build around that. Stone Fortress is a must-have. Maybe plop it down here and then try for some stones around it. Or maybe I'll reserve it, find a better spot. I don't know. Stone Mountain's definitely got to be down below, unless I want it to be in the center. But I think that's gonna have to be where I have plains. Yeah, it seems like the least disruptive spot. But now, do I want this tree piece or this stone piece? I guess here is actually not too bad. I only leave one empty spot. It's not the end of the world. Oh, but I block a great L piece coming up. Which maybe I'll try to say that for later. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try the tree cutter strat, where I still put the trees here, but these will be cut down and turned into plains. That's the plan. All right, ploppy here. Now this long piece. Don't love it. Might just have to jam it down here. Actually, since I know... Whoa. Let's cross that chasm. I feel like this could be a solid spot, actually. Now, this is a spot I love. Ooh, and there's another L piece in the mountain coming up. This is what I was hoping for. Okay, good. But then, probably, yeah, just a good watchtower spot. Probably here. Rally point, I think, could be good here. As long as I get some more fields around it, which seems pretty likely. And it's not in the eyesight. And gorgeous spot here. So now the stone fortress. How can I surround this easily? Well, maybe if I get this bad boy down first. Yeah, this could actually work. Hold on. Check this out. All right, so we get the S piece here. Old tower. Plop that down right in here. And then All of a sudden. Another piece. Surround that. Get all the swords up. Looking mighty powerful. Ooh, even get a little mountain piece here. But then I got to get the wood clearer going. Well, do I want to drop this in right away or maybe wait a bit? This goes all the way down. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get any better than that is the thing. So I think I'll have to just take what I've got. Can't let perfect be the enemy of good here. Especially when I got another S piece on the way. Yeah, it's still really good. Maybe this is a good time for the long piece. I mean, the long piece could also go really well in here. But I got to consider the rally point. Yeah, for the rally point, we do that. I'm going to just need this plane to probably go above it. Maybe I could wait on the farm for a little bit. Nah, okay, I'm just dropping it down here. I need it down. I have no idea if I'm going to get another field, so I think I just need to send this. Thankfully, that gets exactly what I want with the rally point. Just need that bonus. Oh, there would have been another plane. I mean, you can't know these things. You can merely guess. This only gets me resources. I might just put it up here. Just get it out of the way because I want to have this plane buff the watchtower as best as possible. Now we can actually start by bringing this down, turning most of these woods into wheats. Ooh, multi-line. We got a pretty good combo here, so it's okay to go here. Get a line explored and then get a really solid spot here. It's not the world's best, but it's pretty damn good. I got 68. And you? Well, I don't care. We can just go over, right? Let's fight. I've got a huge army. Oh, I was scared of this. Now, I assume because they have just skulls, they don't really have any weaknesses, except mass destruction. And that's what I got. Stone Fortress is solid. It starts as a tier 2, but I realistically just want to upgrade. Well, I mean, I could just take a card then sell it. I'll take another Stone Fortress. Why not? Oh, now I must eliminate a terrain type. Oh. Well, it's going to be forest, right? This is nice. Yeah, I'll gladly eliminate the forest then. Hell yeah. Act 3's got a boss here. Oh, the dungeon. Oh, what is that? 20%. Just brittle land? Possibly. I can unlock technology cards. Passive effects. That sounds pretty nice. Ooh, exploration multi-row bonus? Ooh. Okay, do I want more wheat or more stone? Well, considering most of the stuff I still want to upgrade, I think costs wheat. Yeah, but I can also sell off the stone mine. Well, that just gives gold, I think. I can sell off the wood clearer for sure. Yeah, since I don't have forest anymore, let me see what my actual resources are. Oh, I get a ton of wheat. Wooden fortress can definitely go. Yeah, anything with forest synergy, I should just get rid of. I actually do want to upgrade to old tower. Seems very valuable. And okay, I need more rocks. So I might actually go for rocks then, get to tier 3, unless... Do I need a second watchtower? No, I think I'm going to add in a second stone fortress. I think I just need more stone. Yeah, given the circumstances, this is the move. Yeah, I'll make a trade. I guess if I want, I can actually both upgrade old tower and the hidden cave, or the outpost. What does this upgrade to? 15 for each adjacent mountain piece? That might be pretty solid too. Oh, but connected mountain pieces can be really solid. Because if all the mountains are next to each other, this can just kind of plug in the side and farm a ton. Screw it, give me the cave. Now we can find out what this crack in the land does. Oh, it's just crap land. Ew. Do I want stone mine anymore? I mean, yeah, it gets me more stone so I could upgrade stuff. If I can, I should. Oh, and I get in the farm and watchtower early. Oh, that's frustrating. Maybe I'll just plop down the old tower early then, so I don't have to immediately go farm and watchtower. Oh, but I have both of them. I can't reserve both. I think I'm still plopping this in the opposite corner then. I think of the bunch, I'll do a watchtower at the bottom just because arrows are the weakest. Yeah, we'll do this. I feel fairly competent in a military expansion. We'll see if that's wise or not. Now, I think I still want all my mountains to be in a column just to make my inevitable buildings better, even though it feels weird to have this gap here. It's not actually that big a deal. All right, so I think I'll just put the wasteland here and just partition off their old towers. But I gotta place this first. Ew. Okay, I could also put a wasteland here. It's not the end of the world. Just get back here. Mountain stack, keep that going. Finally, some plains. Yeah, hidden cave. Oh, actually, I ruined the connection, though, for the hidden cave. The hidden cave will still be good, but not as good as it could have been. Unless I'm able to fully make that connection. There's still hope, I guess. All right, let's get that archer going. Set this up, and I guess I could set up a farm really soon. Yeah, actually, this might work. Hold on. we'll just get the trash in here. I've got a decent hidden cave spot. It's going to come right about here. And then I have a chance to maybe bring the mountains around the edge. The crazy connection. Kind of like this. I don't know, it seems pretty sick. I'm going to do that. And maybe hold on to Outpost for a bit. I've got an okay farm time. I can send itself right there. Oh, I've still got decent archers. Out of curiosity, can I do a crazy spin move? Yes, I can. You know what? This looks cool. I don't know if it's good, but it looks cool. I like things that look cool. Old tower. I kind of want an L piece that goes above the old tower, because then they would also connect with hidden cave and set up a good hidden tower. Old tower, whatever. I don't know if it'll be kind enough, though. But there's a lot of things that could close this in, so I'm not too worried. Ooh, but the vertical mountain is not one of them. Okay, rally point. What do I got here? If I do this, then just surround it with fields, I should be fine. But I think it's actually not going to be that bad. We got plenty of space here. And there's Stone Fortress, huh? Ooh, okay. So the Stone Fortress is probably almost always going to have a mountain piece aligned with it. So that probably means the outpost is going to have to be just played. Just slot that in here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay. I got the mountain piece I was looking for. That will go right in there. I can actually hold on to this piece for like a couple seconds. It's not going to last long. Okay, am I really forcing myself to have a vertical plains? I guess I am, but the odds are decent. Stone mine's kind of crap. I think if I have this be here, it's fine. I want my own stone mountain or stone fortress to go right here, so I guess that's okay. And then look at this. Look at what this does. 70 and 42. It's beautiful. I just got to figure out how on earth I'm going to still let it be possible to get a big vertical here. What do I dare sacrifice? I still believe in the dream. Stone mine. Has a few good spots, actually. A little bold. I get a ton of rocks and even more rocks here. Oh, vertical mountain. It's a shame. It's okay. It's okay. This is a glorious stone fortress. Plop that there. Oh, and unfortunately, no vertical plains. This begs the question then, what do I complete? I could probably do this here, get a row, and then get more rows with the LP's plains. Rally point needs to upgrade. If I have rally point at tier 3, then it is beautiful. I'm just going to slam this here. Oh, wait, is that getting down there? Let's see. Can I do some crazy spins? No, I can't. That's very funny. Okay, I guess I'm getting some extra stones then. Whoops. At least I get a completed row. Well, annoyingly, I have almost only archers. No, I actually have a lot of swordsmen. Okay, I'm just going to take my one advantage here and then just merge with swordsmen. And then with the numbers, merge with the archers. And I should be able to absolutely dominate them. Yeah, they'll have flow 2, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. 247 is a good build. More tier 2 stuff. I'll take another hidden cave, but I don't have to do anything with it. It's not required by law. What do I want here? Take range units. Could try vantage point. I don't think I'm gonna add it there. It's just eventually I'll sell it for gold. Ooh, okay. 3 choices of fights. But this is the only one with 20% dog shit. The others have 25%. Do I have any higher tier cards that I'm not using? I feel like I don't need 2 farms anymore. I'm gonna remove 1 and then add in maybe a stone fortress, maybe a hidden cave. I'll try a stone fortress. That seems powerful. So I could just sell this off. See if those resources are better used elsewhere. I have 2 hidden caves. Oh, this is kind of interesting. One of my hidden caves, if I sell, I get resources back because I actually invested in that. The other hidden cave, I don't because I didn't pay any resources for it. So why don't I sell this and get the resources? And I could upgrade the other hidden cave or a variety of things. And I think I'll do stone fortress here. All right, 3 mountains to begin with. Let's me start the big building. Actually, I can get my stone fortress up pretty soon. Okay, I don't want them to have a stone fortress. I will very much pass on that. I can anticipate a tall stone card eventually. Now, rally point, unfortunately, is going to have to be at the very bottom. Yeah, but I can still nab a lot of adjacencies if I play things right. I also want to get their rally point down first, like have that just hug a corner, and then mine could just be, well, I don't know. I have an idea. What if the rally point's right here? Seems kind of crazy until we consider a rally point spot on top of it. Now, these aren't meant to cancel each other out necessarily, but there are 5 adjacencies for me that wouldn't have any adjacencies for them. And I think I see some spots where I could slot in these dirts, blocking off their rally point, such as, oh, right here. And then I think there's a juicy spot right in here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, now they're neutered. And my stone mine is also kind of looking shit. Might just shove it off into the corner then. But I want this to be a plain spot. I think the stone mine is okay here. All right, I'm trying that and get their vantage point just out of the way, please. Don't connect it to any mountains and we'll be good. And then we start going ham on feeding the rally point. Yeah, this actually might work out. It just might. Although all I'm thinking about is just surrounding the rally point. Maybe there could have been a bit more caution. Nah, never hold back. Never surrender. Well, no matter what happens, this will be a pretty solid farm spot. I almost wonder, for stone fortresses, I also want to be able to play some of the horizontal stuff as well. Ooh, can I get an old tower in here and then a long, mountain piece? That could be good. Yeah, I could slightly benefit a little bit here. Well, it's not connected stone, but not much was going to get connected anyway, because I did plan to just get a second stone fortress here. You know what? I'm going to try the old tower just because I don't have many other options. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, then, oh well. I have 2 different pieces I could help for it. The hidden cave. I guess I'll have to go up here. It's not many mountains connected, unfortunately. Also want to do something a bit more here. Actually, this could be interesting. If I go hidden cave here and then another piece here, this stone would buff up 3 of my buildings. So then, I gotta think about their vantage points, actually. Yeah, I can't just send it down that same hole. I wonder if I ever could get away with sending it down here. Because right now, none of the connected mountain pieces, the only connected mountain piece, actually isn't adjacent to any fields or plains. Now, let's take a bit of a risk here. Yeah, I put this down. That's going to be worth 30 no matter what. Wasteland's not what I want. Damn, this is strange. Do I give up on the old tower? I mean, I could really stand to beef up my watchtower at the expense of buffing up their vantage point. Only slightly, only by 4. I get a huge watchtower buff. No, watchtower actually should probably go like right here. Then in that case, I probably just want to plug this like here. Yeah, it's sort of 25 this way. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting my long stone. No, I will get a long plane. Can I do anything with that though? Doing the math, the long piece here nets me 3 fields for 15. But in addition to me getting 15, they would get 4, so that's a net gain of 11. Or if I put a 2x2 here, they don't get the 4, and I would also get 9 plus 5 for 14. So I guess that's just better. That's fine. Plug this off. Get some nice goods. Get a little more stone, and get the big line. All right, start with my swordsman. I'll have enough to swallow these whole. 38 plus 39. So that'll be enough to beat all the arrows in battle. And then we can become arrows ourselves. And with all the arrows, destroy their axemen. It's perfect. The army just gets bigger. I don't know how I'm doing it. Oh, tier 2 outpost. Whoa ho ho. And another fight. Any good upgrades? Yeah, let me just sell off the watchtower. Certainly don't need a tier 1 outpost. Guess I'm not changing much for this battle. You, an enemy military building. I could just plop that in the corner. As long as I don't put any of my own military buildings on those edges, I should be fine. Yeah, I'll block this off so I don't even get tempted. Yeah, it seems like a pretty solid start, actually. We got a cute little field spot right in here. Should be nice. Old tower. I need another mountain first. I actually might just slam their alarm tower in the corner then, since we know what's got to happen eventually. I need a rally point. This is actually a great spot for a rally point, except it blocks off the bottom. So here could be just as good. And it's away from their alarm towers here. I think it's perfectly safe. And it leaves room for me to do some kind of funny maneuvers, such as... whoop! There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, I could plop that down, or I guess I could go for the old tower now. I have to start building around it with stone, though. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I'm actually okay with just another alarm tower. I've dealt with restrictions before. But it's going to start to get a little messy, I think. I think now I'm gonna have to save the stone fortress to put it above the alarm towers. Hope that works out. Otherwise, I don't have a great spot for it. I have potential for the stone tower. I actually have a pretty decent farm watchtower combo below, right in here. Now, I do want a vertical stone piece, if there are any left. Well, actually, Hidden Cave, these don't need to connect. I actually probably should jam a farm in here. Yeah, it's actually a reasonable spot for both of them. Sure, it's like not the most efficient ever. Sometimes in war, you gotta make sacrifices. As long as there's a good spot for the old tower, or stone right there. And hopefully that comes soon. I mean, I guess I could plop a stone here. Make some progress in the old tower. Yeah, 3/4 of the way done. Oh, and they have just another alarm tower. And now I have to place a stone fortress pretty much no matter what. So I guess I'll have to go high up. Still connects to some of these. 36 is not bad, but it's not great. I need another stone piece, though. Yeah, otherwise I perish. Oh, and actually, I guess their alarm tower is going in reserve. So I guess I could put this other stone fortress. No, I can't put it here. I gotta be able to fit other mountains through. And I guess I could still align other mountains quite easily. So actually, I guess it's not all bad. Oh no, can I fit both the dirt and the plains? Oh no, I can't. Yeah, one's gonna block the other pretty much no matter what. Oh, that sucks. Oh, so does that mean I have to place the alarm tower? I mean, it'll be worth it, I think, in order to get the old tower up and running. It's just not gonna be pretty. Yeah, that's getting the 50. Okay, but even if it is ultimately a sloppy round, it'll still add up to be fine. Damn, there's just not any mountain stuff left. That sucks. So at least I can get this in here. I mean, this is worth a ton. This is worth 50 plus 24. Oh, no, actually, plus 34. Yeah, it's just really good. And I guess I could try to complete some rows. Yeah, that'll do one. Well, I will be able to complete 2 rows at once with the piece down here. Well, it just depends on which 2 rows I want to complete. I actually want more stones, so I guess I'm willing to complete the one down below. I guess I'll just slam this here and get 2 rows. And they're at the same time. Basically, I just want a ton of archers because they have nothing but axemen. So we will all become archers and they will all die. It's rare that I'm actually not leaving an enemy in reserve, but I guess I just don't care because of the numbers. How about that? Okay, I gotta prep for the boss now. Ooh, I guess I take a tier 2 old tower because I could get more resources by selling the other old tower. Does that work, right? Yeah, let me take a look at this. Unless I want another old tower. Actually, I might just bring the other old tower with me. Yeah, that's a possibility. Let's see what I can trade and gain first. So I didn't get what I wanted. I'm definitely getting rid of coins. Is it going to be for wood or wheat? What do I need to upgrade? Hidden Cave needs wood. Old tower needs wheat. I won't have enough stone for it, though. I think wood is correct. And with that, we'll see what I can do against the boss. Definitely upgrading Rally Point. Make it much easier to activate. Definitely taking Stone Mine out of this. And then what? Maybe Outpost, because that could become tier 3. 20 for each adjacent mountain piece. Yeah, but I can't guarantee Outpost will have so many adjacent mountain pieces. Screw it. Okay, what's this final boss? Bribery. They gather more troops unless I pay the price. Oh, and they have traps. Okay, whatever the traps are, I probably don't want to build on them, huh? Okay, what happens if I just place this here? Oh, I've activated the trap and then all of a sudden it changes. So it can go with terrain cards as well. I don't know, that's confusing. Oh, and it keeps shifting. Oh, I don't know what to make of that. So if I can help it, never play on their bullshit. And sometimes trap stuff down beneath. I do not like this in the slightest. Not even a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, so they got military camp here. I assume me putting stuff on their traps isn't gonna magically help me. And frankly, I'd rather just put it here anyway. Okay, maybe I could try to get some sort of rally point synergy going. Something here. And then what? Oh, and I could actually probably start swapping this out. Bring it down a little, rotate, see what sort of options we have. All right, we got a lot of interesting positions. I think this has the best potential for rally point. Yeah, and I'm not ready for old tower yet. I don't know what to do with you. I just want my rally point. Get it right in here. Yeah, perfect. Do I go watchtower yet? Or maybe old tower now? I don't know if I'm ever going to get a long piece of stone, but I guess even if it's not fully long, it'd still be good here. Maybe I'll drop a watchtower somewhere around here. I can build around it if it would let me. Ugh. Oh, all these options suck. I guess I just put it in here. Oh, damn it. I really want to get my plane in here, but I don't know when it'll let me. Okay, well, this doesn't trip off anything. It just sucks. Oh, okay. Finally got a good opportunity for this. Take that when I can. Damn, I need a long piece. I might have to just go dirt here. Or maybe just slam it off to the side here. I hate putting it by the mountains, but I don't know what else to do. At least I can get the dirt in there. Like, I just need to dump this off, basically. Well, unless actually, no, I want to get this down. I can always save the dirt for later. I think I'll actually even go right here. Oh, the ideal spot for the T is blocked. Yeah, and the long piece is also blocked. I hate it. I might just have to suck it up here, though. I think I might just have to. Oh! Collecting resources fills the bribery. Oh! So completing rows. Oh, shit. That's what that means. Well, that sucks for me. Okay, I can't seem to get into this spot. I also want to set off 2 traps. I get so much for this. I get so much. I think I just take the traps and hope it's only 1 trap. Oh, it's only 1 trap. Okay, I appreciate that. Do I ever just get the outpost down now? I guess slamming the outpost in here would have been nice. Maybe I should have tried. Yeah, maybe I should have. That. Plus, also, I could have potentially bribed them. I don't know how the numbers would have worked out, but yeah, I think that was a misplay. Okay, well, I have a chance to buff the watchtower here. I would like a farm there, though, so I don't know. I can still do this and get, like, a farm outside the watchtower's range. Okay, I see an average spot to just put an S piece. I might just take it. Like, the outpost is much easier to slot in. So we still got this trash. I think it's just gonna have to go here. Not successfully bribing. I'm really hoping the stone fortress can come down safely. Farm's getting worse and worse. Okay, good. At least stone fortress can be a monster. 72. Praise be. Maybe now could be a time for the outpost. I'll only be able to get a little bit more from it, but might still be worth it at least. Just to plug it in there. Still 20. So do I plop it down or do I wait? I think I just take the monster spot here. Yeah, I've got a lot of shit going for me. I really want to plop this in here. That could wait. You do some other bullshit first. I think the farm's going to have to go in this little nook at this rate. It could probably still go up here. I could plop this down without a problem. And yeah, throw the farm in there. I guess it's actually not too bad. And I think I can end this at any time by just extending above the top. So I'm just going to keep benefiting myself as long as I can. And then I'll put you into reserves. Not a chance I am dealing with that. All right, get the bullshit out of here. I think I gotta just fill this in. It's the time. Yeah, bribery could have been solid. I think I'm just gonna place 2 stones, buff both stone fortresses, and get out of here. I mean, this plays really nicely, I think. Yeah, I don't need to be greedy. Doesn't this fight start the fight? I think so. Okay, let's see. So archers specialize against their axemen. They also have archers. Hold on. So I'll first get rid of their archers. And then I'll combine all my archers. And then everything else, I guess, can just become archers. Because we have only axemen to fight. And then hopefully I'll have 190 left over. Come on. I don't know what it comes out to, but it better be good. I mean, this is so many. This is so much. I was concerned about misplays, and I'm sure I made some, but come on. This build's disgusting. Dude, what a sick game. There's still like so many mechanics to unlock, harder difficulties as well. A lot of different types of combat. I mean, this game's just nuts. I can't believe it exists. It's a good time, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.